Durin and Jahoda are finally on the way, so let's take a closer look at their charming little details. During his idle animation, Durin catches falling petals and smiles at them, but then the petals suddenly ignite in his hand, leaving him visibly surprised, and even his tail twitches in response. Sometimes, he wraps himself with his wings and tail, floating while resting. When he spreads his wings, a gust of wind rises, and then a small whirlwind appears beneath him. Meanwhile, the red heart on his chest twinkles with light, and even the soles of his shoes have heart patterns. In addition, the skin at the base of his tail is actually purple. More interestingly, when sitting, other characters with tails place them behind, but Durin puts his tail to the side. Also, being a creation of Albedo, who is himself an artificial being created by Daughter, Durin's constellation is very similar to Albedo's, with both of their childhood forms kept in the same bottle. In fact, when he teams up with Albedo and other members of the Hexenzirkel, a special mechanism is triggered. Not only is his damage increased, but his signature weapon also glows, just like Veni's new signature weapon. Unfortunately, this glowing effect only appears when Durin wields his signature weapons and doesn't show up with other weapons. But the effect appears no matter what weapon Veni equips. It just looks kinda weird on other weapons. Durin's attack style is also very cool. During the first normal attack, he slightly opens his mouth and glares fiercely. On the third and fourth hits, he spreads his wings and flies up to strike. In fact, his wings extend from his back, and after the attack, they shrink and fold back at his sides. We know that Durin is a combination of the original dragon Durin and the mini Durin from Simulanka, so he can wield two kinds of powers, each with its own elemental skill and elemental burst. After using his elemental skill, you can tap the normal attack to strike forward. This attack uses the power of the original Durin. In slow motion, you can see that the attack actually takes the shape of a dragon claw. After striking, he looks at the flame in his hand with surprise, as if he is still not familiar with this power. After using his skill, you can also activate it again. He transforms into a star and performs a downward strike, with star effects appearing on his weapon. This attack seems to channel the power of the mini Durin. Besides, in one of his bursts, he flies into the sky, with a dragon pattern appearing behind him, and then deals pyro damage in front, where the dragon pattern also appears. Clearly, this is using the power of the original Durin, and the icon is also in the shape of a dragon. However, the other burst doesn't have the dragon pattern, and it only features stars and wings. Therefore, this burst uses the power of the mini Durin, and its icon takes the shape of a person with small stars continuously appearing around it. Meanwhile, Jahoda is also very cute. She has a cat-like mouth, and her mechanical arms are decorated with one red cat and one blue cat. When idle, she puts on her glasses and tosses a coin with her robotic arm. When she misses, she rolls her eyes in surprise and looks around to see if anyone notices. Sometimes, she takes the compass hanging at her waist and uses her robotic arm to repair it, spinning it until it smokes, then puts it away with a satisfied look. Actually, this robotic arm was commissioned by Nefer and built for her by Aino. Gotta say, Aino's craftsmanship is truly impressive to create such a flexible arm. Jahoda's normal attacks are also very fast. On the last hit, she even uses her leg to pull the bow. And Nefer's normal attacks also rely on her legs. So it seems Jahoda picked up a bit of leg technique from her boss. During her charged attack, a special flowing silk effect appears around the arrow, and it looks really cool. When using her elemental skill, she dashes forward a short distance while holding a cat-shaped pillow. If there are enemies nearby, she will sprint while carrying the pillow, swirling the elemental across the field. After finishing the sprint, she attacks the nearby enemies, creating a wind effect in the shape of a cat's head. Then a cat-shaped umbrella forms beside her, and it launches the swirled elemental attacks at enemies, persisting even after switching characters, until the energy in the umbrella is depleted. Plus, this support attack is also shaped like an adorable cat's head, adapting to whatever type of elemental swirl it's spreading. When Jahoda uses her elemental burst, hearts and stars pop up around her, and two cat paws spin around her. These cat paws also take on the color of nearby elements, which is super adorable. Are you going to pull for them? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it.